The thing is, I actually kind of like the idea of the digital PlayStation in terms of, like, if I worked at Sony. Like, I hate it as a physical media gamer. But if I worked at Sony and they were like, we got this idea for a digital-only console, I'd be like, yeah, it's a pretty good idea. Because, to me, it's a way for, like, people that aren't interested in getting a giant collection of PS5 games because that would be extremely expensive, and instead just want to play some PS5 games. I mean, because the physical PS5 is going to be expensive, so they need a way to, like, get more people in the door. And, like, with the PS3, the way to get more people in the door was to take out a bunch of stuff. They took out the PS2 playback and a bunch of the ports that were on the front and all that. So for the PS5 to not really lose any functionality other than just physical discs, I feel like is a good compromise and a good way to, like, get people in the door. It just sucks for people that don't want to see gaming go digital. But I think it's a good business choice. I think a lot of people will probably buy it. How's it going, Fred? Yeah, I mean, with the popularity of free-to-play digital games, a lot of people will buy the digital PS5 and just not purchase any games and just play whatever's free. And I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good deal. Pay a one-time $400, $500, whatever, and then play free games forever. Now, for someone like me, that's insanity. But I grew up in a time where that's not what gaming is to me. For me and a lot of people my age, gaming is like 50% collecting and 50% playing. You know, the collection is what makes it fun to pick up a game and play. Going up to my shelf and picking a game out of all the games I could play and picking one is like half the fun. So you can kind of see what grinding is like in this game. We didn't do like a ton of fights, but we definitely did 15 or 20 fights with the book equip that gives you more experience. And we've gone up, what, 1 level on Vaughn? So imagine getting everyone to level 99 to get Juggernaut. That's how you get Juggernaut. Without doing the glitch, you have to get everyone to level 99. And that just makes it more funny that, like, that rumor really did feel like a rumor. It felt like one of those things that you would, like, pull a prank on your friends. Yeah, just get to level 99 and then you can get Juggernaut. And they'd spend hours and hours and hours grinding to get to level 99. Because it takes so long. That's what makes it feel like a rumor. Because all the Aerith rumors that came out, they were always like crazy long experiments. Because that's why it was a prank, because you had to spend so long doing it. So when I heard about the level 99 Juggernaut thing, I thought for sure it was a rumor. Just because of how long it takes. It just doesn't feel like something that the developer would put in. Because what developer would even think you'd spend that much time leveling up in this game? But, believe it or not, it was true. Still blows my mind to this day. Easy. Yeah, there's so many benefits to digital gaming that extends even further than just the fact that it's easy to pick up and play. And being someone who's so invested in physical media, I still own a lot of digital games. Because how can you not, you know? When PS Plus gives you free games every month, and games on the PlayStation Store are like $2 sometimes, and Humble Bundle gives you 19 free digital games, and it's just hard not to start building up this huge library of digital media. And I don't really mind buying a game digitally to try it, and then someday down in the future when the physical game is like $5, picking it up just to have a physical copy. If I liked it, you know. That's something I'm willing. Instead of buying the $60 physical game right off the bat, buy a $40 digital version on the store and then buy a $5 physical copy later, I'm still saving money. And I get both. And having a digital copy of a physical game is nice because I still have the physical copy, but then if I want to play it, I can just sit down and turn it on. And some games are just better digital, like this Yu-Gi-Oh game that we just bought. Like, the whole reason I bought that game was so that if I have like 30 minutes at the end of a day, I can just quickly jump on and play a match and jump off. And if it was physical and I had to put in the disc, I probably wouldn't bother. But having it right there ready to play makes it so that I actually like play it. You know? Yeah, and you know, if they decide that, you know, luckily the PS5 sounds like they're not, you know, they're still keeping physical games. But one day if they decide, you know, hey, we're gonna have nothing but digital games on the PS6 or something, it doesn't ruin game collecting forever. Like, you can still go collect old games, and you'll never collect every old game, you know? There'll always be more old games to collect. You're never gonna, like, finish your collection, you know? So just because the PS6 has only digital games doesn't, like, ruin physical media forever. You can still go... I mean, people still collect records. You know? Like, just because Spotify exists doesn't mean that collecting records isn't possible anymore. So, collecting will never be, like, gone forever. It's just... Obviously, if I had my choice, I'd have them still make physical games forever. Because I'll still buy them. Yeah, vintage stuff is huge right now, funnily enough. I don't know. I've gone on record by saying that I don't think physical media is ever going to stop. Because being a businessman at one point and understanding how businesses work, the general consensus is that if people will buy it, they will make it. And I don't think people will ever stop buying physical games. There will always be people who buy physical games. Either us getting older or us passing that down to our kids and having them desire physical media. I think there will always be people in this world that want to buy physical discs of video games, music, movies, etc. And because of that, I don't think they will ever stop making them. Because if people will buy it, they will make it. That's the first rule of business, you know? So I think physical media will never stop. Now, having said that, I can see the argument for the other side. Because like I said, there's a lot of benefits to digital media. And that spreads not just from the developer, but to us as well. Like, it benefits both sides. It benefits them because they make more money and it's easier. It benefits us because it's easier. So, I can see the argument, you know. But personally, I don't think it'll ever stop. Like I said, if people will buy it, they'll make it. And even if it does lower, there will still be a niche that will buy it, you know. I mean, heck, I got Celeste tapes. I have Celeste cassette tapes with the soundtrack on them because vintage is in and the game has a vintage theme, so they made cassette tapes and I have them. So, like, they'll still exist at least in that way. And I think like deluxe editions with physical gifts will still be a thing for a long time also. Because people really like that stuff. Cruising down the highway. I mean, like, people spent $200 so on deluxe editions in the past. So, obviously, they're going to keep making them. I think maybe the biggest thing that will ever happen is maybe $60 physical versions won't exist anymore. Like, default physical versions won't exist. But I can almost guarantee that if, you know, when the PS6 comes out, even if they say we're no longer going to have physical copies as a standard, everything standard is going to be digital, there will still be deluxe editions that include a physical game, a hat, socks, and a figurine or something, you know what I mean? Like, there will still be collector's editions, and in the collector's edition, there will be a physical disc, as well as other things. I think that will always exist. Even if physical copies don't, like, actually drop out of being the standard, you'll still be able to pay extra to get physical copies. I think that's maybe as distant as physical copies will ever get. Yeah. If anything. I think physical copies will stay the standard for maybe ever. But if they go away, I think that's what'll happen. Advent, thank you so much for the 23 months. One more month till that 2-year. Till that beautiful holy badge. There's some cool companies that make indie games into shelf copies, which is pretty cool. That's the other thing that's hurt physical media quite a bit is indie games are so popular right now. Like, so popular. I mean, just insane. More popular than AAA games. Not really, but it feels that way sometimes. Especially, like, being a streamer. It feels like people talk way more about indie games than they do AAA games. And indie games won more awards than AAA games this year, I think. I think I remember that being a statistic. Like, if you took all the awards from the yearly award shows, more indie games won than AAA games. And I mean, that's not even shocking to me. Indie games have been amazing this last, like, 2 years, and AAA games have been poop these last 2 years. So they kind of deserve it. Are they single A games? Yeah, this is a single A game. Not exactly indie, but not exactly AAA either. It's a single A. A triple S game. It has ascended past AAA. That is a good name for a studio. If I ever start a video game studio, it's going to be called Single A Games. A Game. Here at A Game, we like to make a game. Made by A Game. Well, AAA game has nothing to do with how popular it is. It has to do with how much money is put into it. AAA games can be practically unbought. They're still AAA. And indie games can sell 1 billion copies like Minecraft. That doesn't make it a AAA game, it's still an indie game. Well, Minecraft's kind of weird because now it's owned by Microsoft, but originally it was indie. Five Nights at Freddy's is probably a better example, where, like, it's indie but incredibly popular. Guy with Java and a dream. Alright, we went up some levels. Now we're doing it. Now we're cooking. I think we're getting more experience now that we're a bit deeper. I kind of want to try to get deep enough to pick up some of the items that I missed, but I don't think we're going to get there. We'll do a few more and then... I want to go try the Muscle Dome. Actually, I kind of want to go fight Lapis, because we were so close to beating him. I want to see if we can beat him with what we have. Gola, gola. Double A games. We can afford the game and breakfast. Hey, thank you for the 111, Bryce. I know, the vote is so close. Holy cow. It's gonna end today, I think, so... yeah, I'll go ahead and say it ends today. I think everything went to plan. Everything's working well. I don't think we need to test it more next week. I think it's good to go. So... whichever's in the lead after when we end the stream today is what we'll play on Monday. Well, maybe Monday. If it's Sonic, or if it's Mega Man, then it'd have to be like Wednesday, because I have to order it. 'cause I don't own Sonic 3 physical. Or Sonic 3, Mega Man 3 physical. I own it on the Legacy Collection, but we gonna get that physical copy. Yeah, I'm really, honestly, super curious to see what'll happen if they do make PS5 games $70. Will it really make a difference? The people that spend $60 for games right now, are they really gonna stop if it's $70? And the people that don't spend $60 on games and always wait for them to go on sale, they're just gonna keep doing that, so that's not gonna make a difference. I feel like so many people wait for sales now that people that buy it at $60 really are not going to be stopped by it being $10 more. You know what I mean? But I'm curious. I'm curious to see if they really do see like a big difference. If they set it to $70 and everyone's just like, nope, that's too much, and no one goes out and buys them anymore. No one, like, pre-orders drop off the face of the planet. But I don't feel like that would be the case. That was a noise. Yeah, I do feel like the $70 move is kind of a bad idea from a business standpoint. I don't feel like it's going to help more than it's going to hurt. I feel like they'd be better off sneaking in more microtransactions and keeping it at 60, you know what I mean? Which I don't like as a gamer, but if I were talking from a business aspect, I feel like that would be the better move. That would be less newsworthy, you know. It's kind of expected at this point, so no one would really outroar too much. Whereas changing what we've known for so long, you know, and making it 70 is a big deal. Everyone's gonna know. Everyone's gonna go to the store and yell about it, you know. Whereas if you just add in more DLC or more microtransactions, that's something that we've pretty much become accustomed to for so long. That it would be less noticeable for the general population, you know. Like I said, having said that, I don't agree with it, but that's the way it is. How's it going, Freak of Nature? How's it going, Solstice? I cannot recommend this game enough. It's one of my favorites. And the best way to play it is not having any idea how good it is. Like, just play it thinking that it's a random PS1 game. That's the best way to go about it, because it'll blow your mind. There's so much heart in this game that you're just not expecting when you pick it up. So, I told this story yesterday, or Wednesday. This is a very embarrassing story, so please be kind. But very embarrassing story. I have a coffee machine. It's just a standard Black & Decker, I think is the company. Just a standard thing, because I didn't like using the Keurig anymore. I kind of dislike the Keurig. Like, I get why everyone likes Keurig, but for me, coffee is just kind of the standard, like, pot. You know, doing the Keurig cups and having to clean it out all the time, and I don't know, it's just not for me. So, I bought just a standard, like, cheap $30 coffee maker, and I've been using it for the past, like, year, and really like it. But I broke so I keep breaking the carafes because I place it on the thing and it's like slippery because of the hot plate. So I keep putting it on there, and then I go to grab something, and I turn, and it falls in their glass, so they break on my kitchen floor. I broke one, and I was so sad, so I had to go like 3 days without coffee, because I had to order a new one. So, you know, I was really sad for like 3 days because I broke it, and then I got a new one, and that one like didn't fit too well because it was a replacement one, and I had to like flip it really weird to get it to fit under there, and it was just like a disaster. But it worked, and I got coffee, so I let that go for like 2 months. And then I broke that one the same way because I'm an idiot. I placed it on the hot plate, and I went to grab something, I turned around and fell on the ground and broke. So then I was like, oh no. So I bought another one, but this one didn't fit at all. I couldn't get it in there. It wasn't the right size. And then I broke down because I didn't have my coffee, and I had 2 broken carafes and one that didn't fit. So I broke down, and I just bought a new coffee maker. I bought like an $80 coffee maker with a stainless steel one so it can't break, and it's like super nice. I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, I've had it. So I just bought a really nice one. I told you that story to tell you this story. It's really good. It's making some really good coffee. Like, better than my old coffee maker, so it was worth it. Like, this coffee's really good. I used to have to put a bunch of creamer in my coffee to make it taste better, but this coffee maker, I could just put milk in and it tastes delicious. I think it's just because, like, it has a permanent filter and it has a water filter in it, and I think the water filter is making my coffee taste a lot better. Because my coffee is really hard. Or my water is really hard. So, that's my journey with coffee makers. Hope you enjoyed my stupid story. I've had French press coffee before, it's really good, but I don't think I would get a French press. I like the simplicity of a regular coffee maker, and I need it quick, you know. But French press coffee is pretty good. I should get sponsored by the coffee maker. I'm gonna call them up. You wanna sponsor me? It'd be so easy. Like, I've told people before that I don't do sponsorships because, like, I'm not going to change my content in order to do sponsorships. That's just not what I like to do. That's not my way of doing things. But if the coffee maker were to sponsor me, I'm already drinking the coffee. Like, I just, you know, I just do what I already do. Just drink the coffee. Good coffee, you know. It wouldn't change my content at all. I just keep drinking coffee. So maybe I'd get the coffee for free. Can you grab this thing, please? Oh boy. We got some mushy boys. Is this cave breathing? Yeah. It's a giant alive Saru demon monster. Oh, I hate cold coffee. Like, I buy those Frappuccino things, the cups, like the glass Starbucks Frappuccino things, and those are alright. But I hate frozen coffee, like McDonald's frozen coffee or whatever. Like, I always get hot coffee. I don't like cold brew. Not my thing. How's it going, Star-Lord? So... No. But we are grinding a bit. Ooh. The goal is to show off the rest of the post-game within the next few hours. So, we're just going to get to a level that's decent. In fact, honestly, I'm probably done now, because I'm going to have enough money to buy more elixirs and I should be fine. I really want to try Lapis on a level that's still really low, because that'll be really fun to do. Because I was so close to beating him on level 35 or whatever I was. It'll be fun to try to beat him. Yeah, we're going to try to do Master Course. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we beat the game last week. Well, 2 weeks ago, because vacation. Wow. Sick moves. What was that? Legendary block moves. I kind of wonder if Juggernaut would actually be useful for Master Course. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, let's do the thing. I'm ready. And by ready, I mean not ready. Oh yeah, that's right. Master Course stops magic. Does it stop anything else? Item and armor. Yikes. I think the middle course is just like weapon, right? Weapon and armor, but you can still use magic. And then Master is no magic as well. I think that's how it is. That's gonna be interesting. On the lower level, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know if Bond's gonna be able to do it. Because I can't even elixir spam. Okay, let's go to bit now. Also, you're the Star-Lord Rhea that I think you are, right? Before I say anything else? I want to make sure that... Oh, actually, I could just click your name, I guess, huh? Yeah! You're the person I think you are. So, Star-Lord is, the person that I've been talking about pretty much this entire playthrough. That we used to garner a Legend of Legaia community that I was a part of for a while. Me and Trance and some other people that have been jumping in and out as we've been playing. So, big shout-outs to Star-Lord. Star-Lord started it all and was the god of Legaia 1. Call you Rhea? Star-Lord it is. I'm just kidding. Alright, so unfortunately, like, I don't even think we really need to worry about these. How much money do I have? I had the golden book-ons. Oh yeah, we made some fat stacks. I don't really have much to spend though. I wonder if I'm not that worried about it. The only thing I would actually like to buy is more phoenixes. I have like 10 and I could actually potentially use more. I have no idea where the item store is in this town though. I should probably save the money for whatever accessory combo I want to use for Master Course. Do you not have phoenixes? What kind of garbage shop you running? I'm gonna try the strat that I did before, now that we're just like slightly more leveled up, just to see if I can make it work. What would you recommend for Master Course though? Because I'm pretty lost with like I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for Master Course, especially on this level. Actually, Defender Chain, Life Grail, and Wonder Amulet. Okay. I will keep that in mind and put it in the back of my mind. And go try Lapis. I want Booma. If you don't mind watching the cutscene, I believe it's actually better to have the guy fly you over and then go to Booma because he gives you a free door to win. Did we rest? Yes. Yeah, I don't know how much, yeah, I don't know how many power waters and stuff I've used. Obviously not that many. I only used the ones I picked up. One interesting thing about this game, I actually mentioned it before. I mentioned it earlier because I got one randomly as we were going through. But enemies actually drop waters in this game, which is pretty different, especially if you're used to Final Fantasy VII, where you have to morph to get sources. It's weird to think that an enemy will just drop a thing that permanently increases your stats, but I think it's kind of rare, so it's not like you can do it easily, but you can do it. Recommend. My favorite type of recommendation. Oh, you won't get made fun of for dad jokes around here. It's a classic. It's the only thing we know. It's the only humor we know. Too many dads in the chat. Oh, I guess I could equip the other thing. Where's the button? Oh. Gotta get the double. Oh, wrong way. That's right, you have to go like all the way to the left first. Like that. I stopped doing jokes because people stopped making it fun. It was fun for a while, and then people like to make it not fun, so. That's how it goes with most of the point things. It starts off fun, and then eventually people make it annoying. And then I move on to another thing. Keep it fresh. Please use the ×5 vote thing if you're going to do more than 5. That's why it's there. So you don't spam the chat. Although now the chat spam is a lot nicer because the bot doesn't go off every time because of the new system. So it's really nice. But it's still nice not to spam the chat as much. Yeah, the point things are just for fun, but people like to take it way too seriously. So that's when I have to step in because I don't want to make people like I don't want to make it annoying. It's supposed to be an all fun, like it's completely free and it's just a way for you to like affect the stream, and it's supposed to be a good time, and people took it way too seriously. So unfortunate, but that's how that stuff always goes. Okay, so let's see. I believe we did 2 Lost Grails on Vaughn, and I don't remember what the other thing it was that I equipped. It might have been the slowness chain. I might not need this anymore. I also might not need the metal gem. But we'll keep it that way to stay safe for now. And then you... also had a Lost Grail. actually, it might have been this. Let's give it a try. Is there a complaint department? Yeah, magicman@yahoo.com. That was really quick. Usually I have to run around for like 9 years. What? I'm deaf. Okay. I might do this a bit differently. I might actually do something like this. Start off. Dear Magic Man, if that is your real name. Don't hit Noah. Crap. I took a risk. I figured why not? It's our first battle. Take a risk. It didn't pay off. I kinda want to put a Lost Grail on Noah, but that's not the smartest way to do it. It's just the safer way, but I don't think safe is the way to go. I still have my Yahoo email. I lost my AOL email though, so F in the chat. When I say lost, I mean lost. It is gone forever. I called them and was like, I don't have my password, and they were like, that sucks. Like, that's basically the conversation I had. They were like, well, we don't really have a support department anymore, so that's gonna be a yikes from me, bro. They just don't care. How's it going, slow, bro? Dude, I should try to log into my AIM chat. I think my AIM chat avatar is still in All That Remains logo. I don't know if Noah can survive with just 2 Wonder Elixirs. I probably should have thrown all 3 on her. Okay, that works. Now we want him to attack Noah, pretty much. If he can. Anybody but Vaughn, really. I think throwing the Wonder Elixirs on Vaughn was a mistake. Holy cow. That was sick. Because I don't think Vaughn's going to be able to survive like ever. Not without spiriting. Pretty much the goal is to get Noah to the point where she can survive without spiriting. That way she can actually revive people. But that's going to be hard to do. Do I take a chance? I think I take a chance here and hope that he attacks Noah. They do if you die, I believe. Which is why I'm realizing that the Wonder Elixir on Vaughn was pretty useless. Okay, so... attack Noah, please. That's not Noah. Attack Noah, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang. Spirit and all those shield elixirs, he almost one-shot her. That's gonna be a yikes. We're gonna have to get some really good luck in order to keep Noah alive. I think I might need a defender chain as well. I can't focus on damage. I'm gonna have to focus on straight defense. I got lucky on that first hit. She blocked a lot of stuff. Yo, CJ, thank you for the 3,000 bits! Can't say how much I enjoyed this Let's Play. I love this game growing up, and it's a hidden gem in the PS1 catalog. Thank you for all this and the bonus content. Glad I could catch it live. It's good to have you here, CJ. Give me some love in the chat for CJ. Thanks so much, dude. It's good to have you here. Am I under-leveled or is the boss just strong? Both. I'm both under-leveled and this boss is a super boss.